Hello, I'm Sophie and today I'll be talking to you about keyword match types in AdWords. So keyword match types are something you really need to consider before actually setting up your PPC campaigns. So today I'll be running you through each match type and their uses. So first of all, we have exact match type, and this is where people can only see your ad when they type in the exact keyword targeted into Google. So for example, take the keyword wedding dress. This would appear in the query as it is in that specific order. It can also appear for close variants too, so bear that in mind. This is actually a great match type to use for targeting specific keywords, and it can be relatively cheap too. But on the flip side, it can limit the amount of traffic that's actually coming in. So moving on to phrase match. This is where people can only see your ad when they type in the targeted key phrase into Google before and after your actual key phrase, and it has to be in that specific order. So for example, again, if you're using the example keyword of wedding dress, the example searches that would come from it would be white wedding dress or white wedding dress 2015, and your ad would then appear for this. This is also a great match type to use as it is more relevant than broad match, and it does give you actually more control over what's appearing. So moving on to broad match type. This is where the search's query can actually be related to any word in your key phrase, and this can include synonyms or close variants, and it can also be in any order. So again, targeting the keyword wedding dress, example searches would be wedding gown. This is actually the default match type in AdWords when you do set up your campaigns, and it does reach out to the largest amount of people. So you can bring in quite a lot of traffic through using this match type. However, on the flip side, it can become very costly to use, so I personally try to avoid using this match type. Moving on to modified broad, this is where you use the plus signs in front of each of your keyword in your targeted key phrase, and this is actually used within a broad match keyword. So by adding that modifier to the extra keywords can actually appear in between and before and after your key phrase that's targeted, and this can also be in any order as well. So again, taking the example wedding dress, your example search could be dress for wedding. Modified broad is actually a more targeted version of the broad match, and it won't show for synonyms or related searches like the broad match type does. I would say this is probably the best match type to use because you can get a good return on investment whilst actually bringing in more clicks at the same time. So moving on to negative keywords, they work by preventing ads from showing when certain terms are actually searched for in Google, and they can be used as exact, phrase and broad. However, do bear in mind they can't be used for modified broad. So there we have it, the use of all keyword match types. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments at the end of the video. Thanks very much.